Yo, what's up, everybody? Lobo's here with YoJimbo. YoJimbo, how you doing?
Good. Yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm running a little bit behind, as you pointed out. Uh, the episode is already up on Disney Plus. So without any further ado, let's uh, let's get going on this. The title of the episode is One Way Out. It's got a 45-minute ish runtime, so we'll probably get about 40 minutes worth of content, maybe 38 minutes worth of content. But all Star Wars content is Star Wars content. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I clicked it early by accident. I apologize, but I'm going to let this recap play. And then
for one word to get all the way up here, and you're panicking about something that's happening on the other side of the building.
Man, he's such a great actor.
Right?
I know this. They don't need to care. All they need to do is turn this floor on twice a day and keep their numbers.
And I don't know.
Very expressive, and he knows
and yet you're afraid to say who it
He's
is.
very expressive. It makes sense why he's the guy that they fill his face up with all the dots to play all the characters in all the other movies. Like
but it's
Snoke.
also very subtle sometimes too. The change in his eyes,
You man on the floor.
especially when he gets told about there's no escape.
I have a new idea.
When the med tech talks to him.
Yep.
Enter Krieger. I want you to meet him.
Andor Krieger.
He's been probing the Imperial power station at Spellhouse.
We've got a rebel pilot in custody, one of Andor Krieger's.
They just showed Saw.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get more Saw.
Yeah.
What if we foul
Yep.
the ship? Have the pilot found dead in the cockpit?
Make it so top priority quickly and carefully we leave no trace.
You can't save him.
Nothing to save.
Yeah.
He's had a massive stroke.
What happened down on 2?
A man who was just released on 4 ended up back on 2 the next day. Word got out on the floor and then they killed them all. No one's getting out, are they? Not now. Not after this.
All right.
Then they included the moment.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing this screen now.
Yeah, Kino is like a guy who has thought about escaping and just shut that shit down at this point. And now it's back. How to get out of there.
Yeah. I love how the music's different every single time, but similar.
Mhm.
It's like the same melody interpreted with different cool. It's a little floating tray like they had the Han on when he was in that slab of carbonite.
Yep.
That's unhappy guy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like he found something to believe in.
Yep. And he looks visibly worried. It's great.
Mhm.
Hmm. Well, at least he's kind of on board, sort of.
Got no other choice.
Hmm. I want a wristwatch with a display like that. Yeah. Oh, cool. Stormtroopers. One of these days, I'm going to get me a Stormtrooper armor set. Just got to lose a little bit of weight first. That guy's vest looks Trandoshan, like Trandoshan skin.
Mhm. He does have quite a style.
Boundaries can be liberating. Hmm. 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 Oh, damn! He wants to marry the daughter.
And
Oh.
they're
Oh. Okay.
then it'll be time to marry.
Hmm. Wow.
He is considering it. He's happy with her Chandrillan marriage traditions.
I wonder who he is. Nice. Hidden wrench.
And there's a cog. There was Like a cog that looked like the Imperial cog almost.
It's like Lego. Their logos everywhere.
Mm.
All right. Cut open the shit pipe. Oh, wait. That cog, is that what you're talking about?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's where the Lego pieces connect. Oh, it's water. Okay. All right. So they're going to flood the floor for the electricity. Got it. He's all wet. Totally noticeable. Yeah, new guy's even helping for
Oh.
a second.
We bought him some time.
Oh, that was the homie. Oh yeah.
Printed it out.
Oh yeah. They can't. Ah.
And then they took a blaster. Like, if you take a blaster into a prison yard, it's gonna get taken.
I would have took some of those boots, but
Right, you gotta get some boots.
geez, that's a lot of stairs.
Yeah, it is.
Hmm. Hmm.
Takes a lot of training to know the random blue and white or red buttons and levers.
Hmm.
Prisoner's the jailer now.
That's Cassian's words.
Mm-hmm.
This is the way. Oh. Oh, he let those guys live? For now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't get trampled. Well,
Oh, great.
where are they swimming to?
Sure.
How far is that?
We showed land in the background when they were doing the introductory shot of like Narkina 5.
Okay. It seemed more
They didn't look
like
very hospitable, the islands, though.
no.
Oh, him is the he.
Wait, that guy's ISB.
Uh huh.
Hmm. 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 Huh. What's the time mark? Groomers. Hmm. Oh, yeah. I guess they made it to the ground or land.
Okay, but now
Be cool to do a Star Wars like MMORPG where you start as one of the escaped prisoners from that prison. So you start with that jumpsuit and you're on a beach somewhere.
Arena 5 is your home, like your starting zone.
Yeah. You got to figure
They can
out.
teach you how to like play the game in the prison, like escape, basically.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. That'd be pretty cool. I should call my friends that still work at Respawn and let them know. Hey, for the next game, try to work this in. Oh, but yeah, that was cool. It had a bit of action. It had some stormtroopers. None of them died though. They just stood around looking imposing. I did notice though that all the blasters that they had were the same style as the blasters that the rebels had on the Tantive 4 in the beginning of A New Hope. That 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 cone tip looks
Yeah,
like
the
a
silver cone tip.
yeah. Well, it makes sense that the rebels would. I mean, how much equipment did they just steal? Like, I know if I
Like,
stole some blast, like I don't know if I would have been one of the guys trying to swim to shore. I would have been like, how do the Imperials that are on this like ship get out of here? Like, or let's make like, or I probably would have been hunting for people, make sure none of the Imperials that were there got out. And then when the next ship shows up to see what's going on, I got me a ship.
you need to lay low like long enough for the new prisoner drop off, but then you have to take a ship by force too.
Well,
Also, that
d-
planet looked pretty desolate,
there's
and then when they
how are
showed
they?
like
What are they shipping the things they're making out in?
right where the cogs going,
Yeah,
the widgets.
that's what I would have been like. All right, well, okay, we know where the people come in, but how does the freight go out?
Mhm.
Because they don't. I'm sure they're not sending freight through, you know, the same elevator system and all that.
No,
They're probably have a
sending it on ships that don't need to have like life support systems, but these cogs on, so whatever the
yeah.
parts they're.
I mean, there might be a whole, you know, like a lower level where with different, maybe even an alien uh, species that can like breathe underwater might be
Mhm.
loading, some, a submerged area of the prison where they're loading the cogs onto, you know, freight. I don't know, just a thought,
Mhm.
but yeah, that was these I can't wait for the next two episodes. I'm I know we were talking with Demalor earlier, and I kind of do want both of them at once now. But I know that's not gonna happen. But yeah, that was some good stuff.
Mhm.
I can't believe there are a handful of people out there complaining about this. It's just
It doesn't fit into their rigid like idea of what a Star Wars show should be, I guess.
yeah. I mean, yeah, there's no lasers and spaceships and stuff going off on every single scene in every episode, but there's enough.
There's lots of world building going on though.
Yeah, that's
Like they're
and that
expanding like what the existence of people in this universe is like. Um, the shot of like the establishing shot of Lonnie going to meet Luthen like has the shot of the skyscrapers with the elevators coming down, and I think like some of them are going like they're going horizontally and vertically around too. Like it was a nice little design touch that, like, if you're living in a very vertical city planet, you're gonna need like elevators that operate on all axes. That was
Yeah.
about uh 31, I think 31.
Let's see.
31 even is the starting of the shot.
31 even. Oops. Let's make sure this is. So I'm at, where am I at here? 31 even?
Hmm.
We're at 3056. So let's see what you're talking about. Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Yeah. Because it's like Willy Wonka's elevator.
Mm-hmm.
So
I also think it really gets across the idea that you're in the belly of the beast down there. It looks like
yeah. Well, I mean, like it's pretty far distances. You can't walk that far. There's like you played Jedi Fallen Order, right? Did you play that game?
I did.
Oh, I didn't hear you for a second. You don't think you
No,
did the respawn?
I
The
did not.
respawn game? Oh man.
I should get on that.
Yeah. It's been on sale a few times. And I noticed on Vortex that they're offering mod installation support. But it's in my opinion the best Star Wars game that's come out since Dark Force, not Dark Forces. What's the one with the where you're the man, the one that the Sith armor that Luthen has comes from.
Oh,
You
let me look
know,
it up real quick.
I can't believe I'm blanking out on the name of that game. I'm sure it's someone, if they're watching this video in a future date, they're going to be like,
I know.
it's
Like, you guys don't know anything.
yep. It's, do I have it right here? No. It's that game.
You're talking about the
There's,
Starkiller armor?
yeah,
The
there's
Force
two of
Unleashed.
them. Force Unleashed. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but yeah. But the respawn game, you go to you're on Kashyyyk for one of the levels, and there's a machine that it's runs on, it just runs on tracks. It's just a big people mover, runs on tracks. It's like a, just a box on a track for people to get from point A to point B without having to walk. And yeah, this looks huge. This building that is
Yep.
this the same thing, or is this this is on Coruscant?
Yeah. It's on Coruscant.
Right. The prison though doesn't have. Oops. Yeah, so that's it's definitely Coruscant. It's got to have an elevator style system to move the cargo around.
And new prisoners, they didn't like have to walk all the way down.
Yeah. But you got to be all the way up for the ships to land, or at least most of the way up for the ships to at least
It's above the water level.
hover next to, yeah. And it's obviously low enough to the water where jumping out that port isn't like, high enough to where you hit the water. It's like hitting the freaking concrete. Yeah. At least that water looks clean.
Yep.
They're swimming through. Could
It doesn't
could
look
be
that
worse.
ravaged. Doesn't look that
Yeah.
ravaged. The planet looks like desolate, but
Yeah. That's oh, wow. That was I can imagine being so I was watching one of the other Star Wars content creators that I watch, and people are making comment. There was a comment going around that the uh, prison cells in the Arcana 5 prison um, resemble the hotel that Disney that Galactic Star Cruiser hotel.
uh,
And I'm like, that's like it's cool if there's an area that looks like a prison, but if that's what the rooms look like, that's not cool. It's immersive, sure, but that's not cool. I wonder if they filmed part of the show there. That would have been hilarious. Are you looking to see if you can find shots of the rooms?
I should, but no.
I just saw you looking like you were looking something up.
What I was thinking, what I was looking up was I couldn't remember the name of the Exogorth, the space slug. Like that's what it reminded me of seeing like that city shot. Looking up, like was like leaving the Exogorth's mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, good old Exogorth living on the floating potato.
Mhm.
It's funny. But yeah, wow. That episode was dope. I enjoyed it.
Mhm. It
Um
was a good
I'm
prison break.
and that was Andor was with Melshi, right? At the end.
Yep, that was Melshi.
Just gonna oops, wrong controller. There we
Big
go.
spoilers.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that speech that Circus gave definitely was pretty great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even
It
used, even
says right there
even
in the subtitles, in case you weren't if you didn't know it was Melshi, the subtitles lets you know. Cassian and Melshi panting. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
I
That beat
appreciate showing people out of like their depth when like there was actually prisoners on the like in the control center. That guy was a
yeah,
little like, what? Like he was. It's like they were saying though, like they weren't prepared. They don't have enough people. They don't have enough experienced people to like really stop anyone.
yeah. I mean, because like even if those guards tried to put up a fight, they would yeah, they'll kill like maybe 10, 15 people. And then
Yeah,
yeah,
like
and then they'll
if
get bodies thrown at them.
if there's 5,000 people, well, how many? Let's see, 12 per every. What was it? 12 per every 100. Yeah,
Yeah,
so they
yeah, that's
can
not.
like,
But yeah, that
especially once the blasters come out. Like that's kind of the entire point of them. Not they shouldn't have access to the guns. Pointing the guns at them is just a liability in a closed-in prison situation.
totally,
Like they should
totally.
have stuck to the shock sticks.
Yeah, either that or just have shock gloves. Like something that is harder to disarm. You know,
Yep.
because if you had like electro gloves, like the electrocutioner in the Batman series, the comic
All you
books
gotta
at
do is
least,
like
just just like Emperor Lightning, but you have to touch. But yeah,
turns
so yeah,
every. Yep.
so I
Some of those guys
remember,
not wearing boots though. They were wearing like regular normal boots instead of like the anti-shock boots, which are basically
well,
snowboard boots.
I would imagine that there's areas that, like, the areas that you need the snowboard boots in are
And
the
probably the
areas
prisoner
that
areas.
the
Y-
areas that prisoners will go through, and then they have the areas
Yeah.
that are just for staff where you could wear whatever you want as far
But
as
you would
footwear.
hope that they wired those for electricity as well. Otherwise, what's the point of you having electrified floors if you can't control every single hallway with them?
Um, well, you have
It
guns,
looks, yeah, you got guns.
so it's yeah. If the like they don't they didn't like I don't imagine them having a redundancy for that. Like I don't because you don't want to accidentally fry friendlies,
Ah, right.
right?
My single favorite moment of the episode was when it was having the voice change like announcement, like where it continued until it became the actual guy, and then it
Right.
basically like it points out like it just feels like okay now this guy's vulnerable because he's no longer the like voice of authority, and then when you
Yeah.
like he's just another functionary,
Yeah. No,
another
it's
incompetent functionary.
yeah. The voice that comes over the microphone's like this weird digital imposing kind of, oh, I don't want to mess with that guy kind of voice. And then you see
And
him
then
and
they
he's
cut
just
and then they
some
cut to
twerp.
him and it's like any failure to comply will result in ultra unit-wide
Yeah.
activation. Like, just
It's like, oh, it's just somebody playing with a voice synthesizer. All right.
yeah.
I liked how the 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 attention to detail that they made those little control pods looked identical to every other Star Wars thing that I've ever encountered those
Mhm.
items in, every video
Yep.
game and comic book. And the microphone was like the same style setup as the one that Han blasts during the rescue of Leia in episode 4.
Yep, there was, like, basically some standard issue stuff.
Yeah.
Like these are the consoles we use. We use them across all different branches and, like,
Yeah,
functions
well, I
of
mean,
our
you only have to train people on it once.
yep.
It works everywhere you go. It's like,
Mhm.
it's not like switching from a Windows OS to a Mac OS.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden
I
someone gives you a Linux and you're like, "Wait."
the little dots that represented each actual, like, prisoner was pretty good touch, like, pretty, like it showed them, like, converging for the thing, and then
Oh,
there was
right.
also
Right. The readout when because I was thinking like what when they didn't kill those these two jokers. Oops, I pushed the wrong button. Um Dang it. Those dots. That's yeah, that's kind of
yeah,
kind of the shot that I was looking for. That's
and
yeah,
then, like,
it
you can also see the sleeping units to the left of it, like, over on the other screen. That's the cubby holes.
oh
So
right.
you're seeing a shift going into, like, the staging area where they're, like, on control, on
Yeah.
program.
Um, I had a good shot of it and I moved the thing. Now I can't find the shot that I really want. Oh well.
25 even is, like, one of the ones where you can see the
25
cubby.
even.
Yeah, it's also in the background. So, like, there was the work unit, there's the center hub behind that on the right. Yeah, there you go.
Why? Oh
See,
yeah.
there's that one unit.
Yeah. 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 So they did pretty good with uh, you know, showing it because like it's every other one has the yellow
Mhm,
uh, prisoner locations. That's crazy though. They were tracking every single prison. That means every single person has some kind of tracking device on them.
Right.
Where are the tracking devices?
Because
Like
it wasn't doing it with the, it could be part of the, I don't know, it could be part of the uniform, could be like, you know, RF, RFID or whatever in
some
their
kind of
uniform.
some
Like,
kind of weird implant. They're
mhm,
chained. They're chained code.
yeah.
But yeah, that's like just two dudes over here. So yeah, it's got to be. I mean, it would make sense though to track everybody in a prison like that, because you know that's how they know where to fry. Hey, there's a person in here that shouldn't be there. Zap them.
Just the way they're coalescing around a thing.
Yeah. Or these two dots have been next to each other for way too long. But yeah, that I was I think I mentioned it in the I wonder if this whole place is hydroelectric. And yeah, today this episode was definitely
Confirmation.
confirmed that it was all hydraulic. And yeah, I don't want to turn
Empire.
off the hydros because it takes forever to turn them back on. It's like, you ain't turning this back on, fool.
No, we don't want you. Yeah. Turns out the Empire believes in clean, sustainable power.
Go figure. Maybe they are the
No,
left.
no. I think it's just what was the cheapest and most efficient use of resources. Like,
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
always about the most efficient use of like exploiting resources.
Could you imagine if they could build like a hydroelectric plant like that on Earth that would just you could just drop it into
Okay,
the ocean but you'd have to
okay, but
run
where's
cable.
the water
Yeah.
go? Where's the water go? Like, it's falling down the hole, turning a turbine, but where does it
Right.
go from there? Are they pumping it back out? Is it like
Like why
how?
doesn't it fill up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's the you wouldn't have a gain unless they have some perfect efficiency space stuff.
Yep. So yeah, the fact we have 2 episodes left is crazy since this felt like a finale. You know what? That's very true. It did feel like a finale. Like they could totally just end it right now. Like if we didn't know what Luthen and Mon Mothma were doing, like if they weren't part of the cast and characters, this yeah, they wouldn't
But like there is
yeah.
the threads of where things are going forward. I think like the Krieger, that, that operation, and how Luthen's so willing to just like, well, we got to keep our cover. We can't let them know that we have like an inside line into like intelligence.
Right.
Like you can't have perfect foresight, otherwise you give away that you have like the intelligence advantage.
Right. It's like it kind of goes along with the the whole we gotta do what they expect us to do as far as investigating the found pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we ignore it, then that looks suspicious. But if we just follow
Right.
protocol and do our minimalistic investigation,
If we
none
follow the standard operating procedures, like that shows
yeah,
that they're not in on it.
exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
Um,
Or like, or Lonnie was trying to like basically spook Krieger with that as well, but it didn't seem like it. It seemed like he just was keeping good cover, but also like keeping it open. I don't think like Deidre like left the episode as soon as like he did that. Like, well, I'm out of here.
did we didn't even get any
Yeah, that one scene, like
Yeah.
of the guy making the suggestion to like against what Deidre wanted, and like
Right.
she probably went to go do some more investigations.
So what did you think about this guy?
Um,
He
they got
definitely got the
it was a little scummy. He got the like I'm like a little greasy. I'm wearing like silk everything. I'm gonna just slide right down the couch when I sit thing going on. But like he doesn't seem like a dummy, but he also wants to legitimize his own like
right.
his his
She's trying
position.
to marry his child into money.
Yeah,
Just to
it's not just money; it's trying to marry into class because he has the money
right,
and he doesn't have the class though.
right. So Derpy 501st. So was Circus Speech the best speech in all of Star Wars? Pretty dang close, if not, it might be. It might be. But if it's not, I don't know what is.
Yeah,
I
I don't
can't think
know
of
another one who
another.
gives such a monologue.
Maybe maybe one of Palpatine's rants. I don't know. But it was definitely one of the most inspiring speeches. I'll definitely give it that, because it's, I mean, he got 5,000 people to step up, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, but yeah, thanks, Derpy.
He is a leader of men, and it proved it like with the speech. Like he knows
Yeah,
how to motivate.
totally, totally. It's yeah. So I was watching, I think I was watching it was either making Star Wars.net this morning or this afternoon, or it was Star Wars Santa, and someone was joking about like um a hut being the the business person or the banker.
Mhm,
And it'd be pretty silly to see like that, oh god, the purple one from Rebels
mhm.
come through as and it's just like, oh no, that would be ridiculous. So I'm glad, but this guy definitely embodies, like, he's got that kind of like kind of a greaser 1950s kind of, like, he's like a cross between a gangster and a greaser with some fancy duds on. And that vest he's got, man, that's some that looks like he's skinned a Trandoshan for it.
But the entire point that he came there expressly for a marriage thing to legitimize himself.
Yeah,
Like I'm not asking for a betrothal, but I kind of am. Like
right.
maybe they'll like each other, but the fact is, like
I mean,
she does not enjoy her arranged marriage at this point. Like,
right, right,
why would she subject her own daughter to someone like who might be even worse or more boorish than her husband? Which is
right.
a tall ask. He's pretty boorish. Like he is.
He is. But he grew up on Chandrilla, and
He's a
he's
he's
very into that culture.
he's he's preening and like yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
patriarchal, even though he's not really like the power of the family.
right. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know that's arranged marriages is always kind of a gross thing, but you know, to get what she wants, though, all she has to do is let the kids meet, right? They
hmm
She doesn't have to
It's
agree to
not.
the betrothal.
Yeah, it's not. But her daughter would probably be into it because of like the father's influence. Like, oh please, can I marry him? Please, oh please. Like, I just think that like she seems like she would be into like the traditional thing because like the way her father's like influence on her.
All right. Got a couple more comments from Derpy50 first. I wanna address. Whoever thought Andor would be this good as a show? Oh, I did when the writers and directors were announced attached to this project. Cool. I'm glad that you knew that. I personally never seen the Bourne anything to do with the Bourne identity
Mhm.
thing. But when they said the people that made Rogue One were involved, I was definitely on board. And and let's see what else. What else did you say here? Anyone who doesn't think this is Star Wars, please go support Rings of Power or She-Hulk. Hey, both those shows are good. You know, I thoroughly enjoyed She-Hulk. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it did a great job stepping on the Marvel Universe MCU
The MCU.
complainers, so I definitely enjoyed that show and all its little nuance. And the Rings of Power, I was talking about this earlier. I liked it. I think it came out
I'm not a Tolkien purist, so I was quite okay with it.
Any Tolkien stuff that's not, oh, look, it looks like someone else was here, then now we only have one. So I don't know if that was Derpy left or what, but yeah, the Rings of Power is fun. If you don't take it too seriously, it's fun. But this being a Star Wars related show, we should probably stop talking about Lord of the Rings and Marvel.
Yeah.
But
anyways, we got just 2 more, as Derpy50 first pointed out, 2 more episodes.
Yep, 2 more, and I can't wait. Can't wait.
Yep. Are we gonna get how is he getting off the planet, or are we getting another time jump? We figured this out. It's all right. Or is it Melshi and Andor struggling to survive?
Yeah, they gotta make it out somehow. I mean, they gotta. Yeah, I mean they're both in Rogue One, so
Yeah.
so yeah. But it is. We've been going for about an hour, 15-ish.
I have a dog whining to go out quite badly now.
Cool. Well, I will let you get the pup outside. It's currently not raining where I'm at, so I'm assuming it's probably not raining where you're at.
Don't think it is currently.
So yeah, so we'll just go ahead and end this show here. So everybody, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff. Maybe even leave in the comments. Yeah, if yeah. Let us know what you thought. We'll see you in the next one. May the force be with you. Later.